Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nikes. We are from the legation of Nurul Ilmi Darun Najah Campus 14. Let's have coffee, let's be inspired. We will introduce ourselves. First, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Satria Abdul Ghani.
And I am Malka Fauza Miftah. And God, I want to ask you first, how's your life today?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. So, what will we discuss in this night?
This time, we will discuss about the influences of Western culture in Indonesia. But I want to ask you first, what do you think about the Western culture that has entered to Indonesia?
In my opinion, a lot of Western culture has entered Indonesia, such as music, culinary art, and also foreign language, which some Indonesians are starting to master. And even elementary school children are already learning English.
Yes, I agree with you. Forest culture has had a lot of positive influence on Indonesia in terms of culture and education because many university lecturers in Indonesia are graduates of forest universities such as Oxford universities, and there are still many very good universities abroad.
However, every time there's a positive influence, there is also a negative influence from Western culture.
What kind of example is?
So, apart from bringing many positive influence, Western culture also brings some negative influence without us realizing it.
Are you serious? What are the negative influences of Western culture in Indonesia?
Western culture has a lot of bad influence, such as social inequality, ignorance of business ethics, and also excessive hedonism. Moreover, there are many children who follow Western culture from the start of dressing, and they prefer Western music compared to music from Indonesia itself.
Wow, I just found out that the influence of Western culture is very broad and can also really influence children in Indonesia.
But what do you think about Western culture entering Indonesia?
I think Indonesia culture has also begun to diminish because the influence of Western culture that has entered to Indonesia. Out of it is not entirely their fault, but indeed some Indonesians are very easily influenced by Western culture because they think Western culture is better than Indonesian culture.
Yes, I understand very well. But if people in Indonesia could choose and sort out which culture is good and which culture is bad, Indonesia will definitely not be carried away by the bad ones. And also, Indonesia will be more advanced in any field because of the positive impacts of Western culture influencing several business and companies in Indonesia.
So, do you think that if people in Indonesia use Western culture for the progress of Indonesia, it will have a big effect?
I think so
Why is that possible?
because it's very easy for French culture to enter Indonesia and they can help us with business matters. Although it's quite difficult if we invest abroad, but the profit generated from this cooperation are what create advanced companies.
There is some truth in what you say. If companies in Indonesia are held by intelligent and wise people, then the value of the rupiah in Indonesia will increase.
That's very good.
Okay, maybe we've thought too much about the influences of Western culture from the negative and positive sides. So we know that there are a lot of negative and positive influences, even more than we thought.
Maybe let's just end our conversation this time. We would like to say thank you for you all who have watched us on Century TV channel.
We also apologize if there are some words we don't understand. We are permitted to say goodbye to our viewers. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.